I don't think it was easy. I think I'm still learning a lot. I think even from last week to this week, we actually have divots flying this week. Last week was, ball mark lists and divot lists. So just learning how the ball reacts on certain grass, if it's going to jump or not. When you're sitting in, like a fescue bush or weed, how that's going to come out, how much it's going to grab your club. There's so many things you still learn on the way, but more of it's just a mentality. I think when you say links golf, it comes with weather. And when you play in bad weather, you have to have a good attitude. Just bringing the ball flight down, knowing that if it's downwind, if it's blowing 10 to 15 miles an hour and it's downwind, most courses are designed to be played with a certain wind direction. So knowing you can hit a gap wedge from 175 yards, knowing it's going to hit and take that skip and hitting it to 30, 35 feet short, it's a good shot. Versus in the U.S., you'd be hitting an 8-iron from 175, trying to fly it within a foot of the hole. And having it stop right there. So you have to visualize a lot more than just hitting your number on a machine. It's an interesting thing just because my thoughts of playing really well were at Royal Portrush. So coming here, I feel like I'm trying to relearn this golf course, get comfortable with certain sight lines, some blind tee shots. I think when if I can get myself in the mix is when I think I would have an advantage. That's where my biggest edge would be. So if, it can lean on experience at other points in time, but I think the most fun and the biggest advantage I'd have is coming down to the stretch if I can get close to that lead.
Say you don't have any trophies?
No.
Where are they?
At my parents' house, probably, in a bank vault. I think that's where some of one of the trophies was, when they travel.
Including the gold medal?
I actually have no idea where that is, to be completely honest.
It's great to know.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
What am I going to do with it? I don't really invite people over to my house, so what am I just go look at it myself? Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? That's just that's how I feel about it, It's like, I'm not going to walk into a trophy room and be like, oh, look how great I am, you know what I mean? I think I was just raised to think that way, and it's kind of stuck. I really don't sit at home and, you know what I mean? My wife hung up some pictures of me in my gym of me winning the Olympic medal, and she put it so high up I can't reach it, and I have to get a ladder now, and it bothers me, if anything, put up me in a Masters jacket, that would piss me off, you know what I mean? Something like that is more motivating than all right, that's not great. I don't want to look at that, you know what I mean?
What would you rather be up on the wall?
Photo of my dogs or nothing. A clock, maybe. I'm always late, so maybe a clock would be good for me.